Okay, I'm alive again. Yes, Mouse, I'm back. I'm just trying to get back to where I was in the video. Oh, okay. Well, my headphones. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm back. So that was kind of freaky. Let me adjust this. I think I've got everything back up. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oops. Wrong thing. There we go. And this needs this again. All right. There we go. Yeah, so that was super freaky because, like, it wasn't. I thought, like, my internet had freaked out for a second, but what ended up happening was something freaked out with Streamlabs. So, like, my model literally stopped moving, and then Streamlabs wasn't responding. Like, I tried to switch different scenes, and it wouldn't do it. So, I don't know what just happened. I just said screw it. I'm like I literally closed down Streamlabs and tried to open it back up and it wouldn't open. So I'm like, all right, screw it. I'm just going to restart my PC. So yeah, it kind of died for a little bit. If it happens again, I'm going to restart again and I'll just go straight to playing RE4. But we're back. Yeah. uh, yeah, I guess Ollie's gone for the night. All right, let's get back into the stream or the videos. No idea what just happened. Ooh. Ishmigol. Ishmigol. Look at him. He's Schmigol. Schmigol. It's literally just some dude just like crouching in the background. Okay, bye. He wanted to play on the swing with everybody else. The swing set is enormous. Oh, I wonder, because like the only thing that did with my Streamlabs was update the chat so it would appear on this screen as well. I wonder if that made Streamlabs freak out. Because like now, literally my Streamlabs reset to before I had the whatchamacallit, the chat box on this scene. So in in the little bottom corner, in the bottom corner of the screen, I had the chat box showing, so the chat would show up on the stream, but it's not there anymore. So apparently my Streamlabs reset to that. It's probably because I added it in the middle of the stream instead of like offline, and so Streamlabs freaked out. So, all right, I won't do that again. My bad. Honestly, if it was a person, that would be far worse. I would much rather it be. I would much rather it be like some random like a prank or something, because that video was just like some dude just like crouching in the background watching them. It's like, sir, who you exactly are you watching and why? Ew. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, the chat box thing. Yeah, that probably was what caused my Streamlabs to freak out, because like I changed it midstream and then stream was just like, nope, I'm not having this. Mm-mm. Oh, that startled me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the audio from the video is gone. Oh no! Hang on. Oh, here we go. My bad.
Quote,
I had it muted.
shadow running off into the woods. Shahar explains that the white figure caught on camera earlier was moving in the same direction where they spotted the black shadow a moment later. When they play back the footage, the group is pretty.
And let me know if it's loud enough or if it needs to be lowered.
And just head home. School's out. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the old Robert Fulton Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. The school was built back in 1929, and after a decline in student enrollments, it eventually closed in 2011.
My bad.
In the dark of night, Chris finds a way inside the old school.
I pushed the red button, my bad.
On video, the remains of what used to be a
sounds good now,
historic interior.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Urbex Hill. Urbex Hill is a fun guy. So basically he literally just runs around exploring like old rundown abandoned videos, or not videos, abandoned buildings. And he normally doesn't catch like creepy ghost stuff, but like now, like I mean, he'll sometimes capture something that's interesting, and it's really cool because it's like his whole entire channel is about like exploring abandoned places. So yeah.
But almost immediately, Chris starts to find signs that he might not be alone inside the abandoned school.
Homeless people been here.
Oh, there might be a homeless person in there. Oh. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
As Chris continues to explore the massive building, he definitely starts to suspect that there might be someone else inside.
Yeah, I lowered the audio for myself, so let me know if it's like not loud enough for the stream. Old abandoned projector. I'd be scared the building would fall apart on me. Yeah, that's... I don't get how Urbex explorers are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go into this building that hasn't seen human life for like 30 years and just kind of wander about for a little bit. I mean, there's entirely a chance I could just fall through the floor 3 floors down into the basement and never be heard from again. That actually happened to a guy. Actually. Well, I don't want to pause it in the middle of this, my bad. But like, yeah, I'll kind of talk about that after this video.
I think somebody's in there.
Chris finds a door that seems to have been blocked off with no way to enter. So the explorer finds a way around it by entering through the classroom next door. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Oh no. It's either going to be like somebody runs out at him, or he's going to see something like super creepy. Either way, I'm kind of freaked out. Oh gosh. Cause like he's in there by himself and everything. Oh no, he's like in somebody's house. Urbex Hill, praying for you, buddy.
Yeah, somebody's been.
Oh god. There's literally just like stuff all over. Yeah, he's literally in like a squatter's home. Oh no, there's gonna be like a oh. Oh no.
Somebody's in here.
Don't stand there and look back. Like there's a homeless guy who thinks he has to defend his house.
Chris gets a little too close to someone that seems to be hiding in one of the rooms inside the school. Chris makes a run for it, and luckily the stranger doesn't seem to follow.
Yeah.
That's not all that happened during Chris's exploration.
What
Because
else?
not long after he entered the abandoned building, he captured something on camera that he didn't even see at the time.
It was probably the dude going to hide. I missed it.
Did you see it?
No.
All the way in the back of the hallway, someone can be seen walking into one of the classrooms. After watching the footage back, Chris now wonders if he was being watched and followed by some creeper the entire time that he was inside the school. And once again, this is why I always say real people are way scarier than anything paranormal.
Okay, so like this isn't actually the first
You
time
can watch this entire exploration and
that
many more over
I've
on the YouTube
like
channel.
he's had videos like
Urbex
this.
Hill.
But yeah, so like I said, Urbex Hill is one of those guys who goes into really or like rundown buildings and things. Dude, the squatter was more scared than he was. Yeah, so that's kind of like the thing that happens a lot because it's like if you're squatting, obviously it's like you're homeless, you don't have anywhere else to go. So what do you do when you're somewhere you're not supposed to be and nobody actually wants you there? Like you fight like hell because it's like this is all you've got. And so that's why it's so scary. And like obviously it's kind of messed up because like from Urbex Hill's perspective, right? He's like basically breaking into some dude's house. But it's like obviously it's like it's not that guy's like actual house. Like he doesn't legally own it. He has no right to it. But like for that guy, it's like this is where I live and I've got nothing else. So yeah. And then it's like from that dude's perspective, like he doesn't know who's coming in. Like he literally crawled into something that is like the safest thing that he's probably going to find for a really long time. And next thing you know, there's like some random strange person just kind of like skulking around. You know, like I don't really blame either of them for being terrified. But it just sucks because it's like one guy is literally there for a very innocent reason. He just wanted somewhere safe to sleep. The other guy's there for an innocent reason. He just wanted to explore a cool abandoned building, and both of them scared the crap out of each other. But yeah, this one probably was like not as bad as like some others that I've seen. So I've seen another guy, or it was like I think it was like two guys went exploring into a building once, and they went down into like sort of like a basement area, and I guess there was like a guy squatting there, and he literally was just like hiding in the tunnel and everything, and like basically chased them out of the building. That happened. There was like another point where like somebody was like squatting in like I think it was like a house that was either being renovated or like they just I guess the house was like abandoned as well, but it was like a proper house, and like some dudes were I don't know if they were like checking it out to do renovations or something. It was clearly an abandoned house, and there was clearly like work going on or had gone on, but like there was just like some dude who just like moved in and was just like hiding behind a tarp and like it scared the crap out of these guys. Oh, and that's the one I was trying to remember. So there was like another ghost explorer, right? And he's like really famous for having gone into like cemeteries and things. Uh, and he's been featured a few times on Nuke's videos, but he went into, I guess it was like either an abandoned motel or like an abandoned apartment complex. Um, I'm pretty sure it was an abandoned apartment complex, but like it was filled with like people who were just basically homeless. Like people just moved in, you know, like all the units are vacant, nobody lives in them. So people like, oh yeah, you got a mattress, you know, you moved into this apartment. You so and so is at 304, and yeah, he literally like the ghost adventure dude was, I guess he was doing like some urban exploration, decided to like wander around the building or whatever. And I just got to make sure like the stream's still okay. But yeah, he was just kind of like wandering around and ended up, it was just, it was the creepiest thing because like I guess he wasn't paying that much attention, but at one point there's literally just like a dude standing in the window staring at him, like watching him walk by. And he was like obviously getting more and more freaked out because like people were showing up, people were walking by. You know, it looked like a lot of people were just kind of like trying to go about their day, but it's like it's one of those things where it's like you're very clearly like an outsider. Oh god. Yeah. It's like it's very clear that you are an outsider here. So so like, you know, the because you're an outsider, you don't fit in here, you're going to end up with people kind of like being a little more hostile to you. I've explored an abandoned house before, but we actually met the squatter, so he was cool with it. Oh, yeah, like again, I don't think a lot of people ever actually do that. Like, if I don't know, I don't want to be like, yeah, you should just go up to random homeless people and just be like, hey, can I check out this abandoned place you're living in? But like, also, this guy probably wouldn't be nearly as freaked out if he had just kind of like thought a little more rationally and was like, oh, hey, sorry, dude. You know, I was just trying to explore the building. Are you cool with me just kind of wandering around? But yeah. All right. I guess on to
The unwanted roommate. Take that user,
the next
username
one.
Who0, moved into a new apartment in Poland. But soon after he got settled in, he says that he began to experience strange poltergeist activity.
Oh,
These
no.
are a few of the scarier encounters that he was able to capture. So, one night Who0 is startled from his sleep.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Ej, tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas.
Hang on. I'm gonna be right back because I do actually need to check. Oop, my bad. Okay, hang on. I do need to actually go check on my mom, and make sure she's okay. Because it smells like something might be cooking. I mean, we knew a lot of the homeless people since we busked in the area, so we knew him beforehand. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mouse. I'll be right back. There we go. All right, I'm back.
It's
Yeah,
as
I
though
just
you
wanted to
begin
make
to
sure everything
experience
was good
strange
because, like,
poltergeist
my
activity.
mom,
These are a few of the
we're making like
scarier
burgers and
encounters
fries for
that he
dinner
was
tonight,
able to capture.
but like I'm
So,
trusting her to kind of like handle it
190
herself.
is
But like
startled from his
because
sleep.
of her dementia, I get a little concerned. Like because of her dementia, I do get a little concerned that she might not remember what to do properly, or like make a decision that could be like a little more dangerous. So I get like a little worried that, you know, she's not gonna make food for herself well or might burn something. So I just have to check, but she's okay. I know I know that feel. Yeah, I mean she's not to the point that she's so far gone that she can't function. Like she has some days that are a little rough, but she's not to the point where it's like more so than often she'll have like more clear days and then more rough days. My concern is more like what'll kind of trigger her to have like more rough days, you know, because like we're trying like I have like two other siblings and we're trying to figure out like what to do because my older sister doesn't want me to be the one to like be stuck caring for her forever, but at the same time it's like I don't want her in a situation where she's so disoriented because she's either surrounded by random strangers like in a nursing home, or she's just been moved to like a different house or something. I don't want her to be in a situation where it's too disorienting for her and she just doesn't recognize most days that she's in a new house. Like right now, the apartment that we're in, she knows the apartment. We've lived here for 5 or 6 years. So it's like she knows the apartment, she knows where we are, and so she doesn't get confused. We've lived in our city since I was like a babe, like since I was like a little kid, basically. So like she knows the city, she knows where to go, and she's familiar with it. And it's like because of that, we can trust her a little more to be a lot more independent, and she doesn't have those days that are like really confusing and everything. But recently she's kind of started to like not recognize who I am, and that's a bit of a concern. So yeah, like that's literally something that started happening this week. So I have to talk about that to her doctor when we go to see her doctor next. But she's had like for the most part she's not like disoriented and confused about where she is because she recognizes the apartment, she recognizes her, you know, where we all live and everything. And she'll recognize me after a moment, like once she kind of like settles down for a second, she'll realize like who I am. And so yeah, it's getting serious, but it hasn't gotten to the point where it's she's too far gone. So I don't know. I like hopefully we can like slow it down and she can just like enjoy like the rest of her, or like most of her golden years. I don't know. Life sucks. Like that's about the best way I can put it. All right, trying to go back to like the fun ghost videos. But yeah, the point is I tend to do most of the cooking, but I want her to still do stuff. I'm so sorry you're going through this. It's okay. Like I kind of figured I'd normally honestly I kind of figured I'd be the one to have to deal with it. And it sucks, but it is what it is. Um my sister is thinking about like going ahead and letting her mother move in with her, and I'm just like, okay, like hopefully that works maybe, because again like my concern is like if we move her there, will she get confused? Because like literally she literally went on vacation at the beginning of the summer, and she kind of started getting really confused and concerned about like coming back home, or like me picking her up to come back home. And it's like, well, you're not coming back home, you're on the other side of the country. So yeah. Because like my sister lives on the other side of the country from us, so and she was kind of struggling to remember that, but eventually she kind of like got it, I guess, and she eventually calmed down. So I don't know, maybe if we do it early enough she'll be okay. yeah, I don't know. It's just a matter of just like I'm really not sure what to do, and I'm just kind of like taking it day by day and hoping for the best. I really don't know. So yeah. All right, back to the fun stuff. Back to enough of the sad things. Back to the fun things.
Zero
Oh,
goes
God.
to check a violent pounding at the door, but there's no one there. His bedroom door slams shut behind him, and when he opens the door again, a chair that had been sitting all the way behind the door frame violently slides across the floor right in front of him. Cut to another night, and Zero is once again not getting any rest in his haunted apartment.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas...
He's just throwing stuff now.
Takie dziwne hałasy.
Throwing stuff and messing with the electric bill, man. It's not okay. Like, that's one thing. If you're going to be haunting people's houses, please help out with the electric bill. It's getting serious out here, okay? Oh, God. Spasmophobia. Dirty water. Take a picture. Well, I guess it doesn't work because he already knows what kind of ghost it is. Nope. That's so creepy.
A bottle in the hallway smashes to the ground, the lights flash, and when Zero goes to check, the bathroom faucet is just running on its own. Even creepier, the light in the hall mysteriously seems to just keep turning off, and the bathroom door slowly creaks open by itself. At this point, Zero...
See, I'd never sleep in this place. Like, I'd literally just spend a month awake waiting for when I could finally move out, trying to find a new apartment. I would be sleeping in the car, okay? Like, I just rent out this apartment so the ghost can do what he does, and I just kind of like sleep in the car. I store my clothes in there and just pray the ghost doesn't look at me while I'm changing. Like, that's what this apartment is useful for.
Zero started to get fed up with the strange paranormal activity in his apartment, but it's about to get even worse. Zero decides to just lock his door and try to ignore the noises in his hallway, watching a movie on his laptop. But whatever is in the apartment does not seem to like it at all.
The ghost is mad because it won't pay attention to him. He's literally just like, I'm just gonna ignore this and watch a movie, and the ghost is like, no, I need tensions. I need your attention. Pay attention to me. The ghost is an angry girlfriend now.
The doorknob to the room can actually be seen moving, but when Zero ignores the knocking, the pounding on the wood becomes violent.
He's like,
And
pay
now, it's a
attention.
little later this same night, and the pounding on the door comes back yet again. Zero has had enough. He
Pay
decides to charge
attention
out
to
into the
me.
hallway to confront whatever is there. It did not well.
Oh no.
Kurwa, znowu.
Like,
Whoa! Kurwa!
All hell breaks loose and Who Zero runs back to his bedroom to escape.
we're back.
But his
Did it drop out again? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it dropped out. But yeah, whatever you missed, it's just I was making jokes about the ghost being like an angry girlfriend and needing attention. Cuz like now it's just demanding it. Like now he literally was like trying to like watch a movie and just ignore the ghost. And the ghost is like, "No, you're paying attention to me." It's okay, it's not your fault. Yeah, I mean, it'll get fixed. I swear. If you're hearing crinkling, it's literally me holding a letter because I've been shielding. I've been shielding the screen to like stop myself from getting jump scared. Lol, yeah. Yeah, I'm in scared baby mode tonight.
recording
I don't think I'm going to like watch too many more videos because it is starting to, it's like almost 7:46 and I've been watching the same video for like over an hour now.
short just as his own bedroom door slams shut right in his face, now locking him out. Since these videos were recorded, username Who Zero has deleted his TikTok account. Rumors around the internet maintain that the activity in his apartment only got worse, and he just decided to move out. It is claimed that Who Zero deleted his TikTok page because he believed that the negative energy from the videos might follow him to his new home.
Ooh,
But everything's on the internet forever.
paranoia.
Again, that is all just rumor. So are these videos real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Guess.
Yeah, elaborate hoax. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits there for tonight. There we go.